last question before we get to cloud tech news and if you got questions, post your questions now so we can answer your questions. Put it in
Okay.
the chat so we can run it up to Dennis. He can answer them for you. But if you got questions, now's the time because we're gonna do Q&A right after this question. All right. So what's the fastest way that a newbie could get to where you are? Being, all your experience, everything, you have to do everything all over. No
Right.
matter how difficult of the journey you would give them or whatever. But what's the
Right.
fastest way that could get somebody to get to be where you are? Of course, given
Yeah.
given they have, yeah.
To get where I am, the fastest way is probably these boot camps, these courses that hone in on, certain skills, whether it's, cybersecurity, cloud. There's a lot of good boot camps out there where they're project based, where you're actually doing labs, you're doing projects where you can put that onto your resume. For me, I feel like, those are the fastest way. You get a certification. I mean, depending on what you're trying to do, like that's if you're trying to get in the cloud or something like that, those you really want to hone in on the boot camps where you can actually build your skills and build a portfolio to show that to employees on LinkedIn, on wherever, GitHub, whatever. That's probably the fastest way in the industry. It took me a while to get to where I am, so it's really hard to compare.
Hmm.
But right now it's that's the best way for me. If I was coming back in there, I would come in. I would be, I would go into GovTech. I would get my, security clearance. I would get, CompTIA Security Plus,
Mm,
and I would just focus on government contracts
mm.
if I was if I
Ladies,
was doing it over again.